Hello everybody and welcome to a challenge derp that I've completely derped up. For whatever reason, as I might have mentioned yesterday, my sound's gone all a little bit wonky and this episode didn't record its sound properly. So I'm joined today by Dizzy Dino, Squiggly Bob, who for some reason is, I don't know, like digging holes in the floor, and a Claire, whose headset I've stolen, and that was utterly pointless because it's not recorded off that, and it's all gone a bit wonky. But anyway, as you can see there, we made a scoreboard last week, so we got 3 to the challengers and 1 to me. Challenge derp. And then we're going to do some magic in a second, and then it's all going to change. And I'm just asking Dizzy here what scores from last week were, because we asked people to leave a comment and vote. And it turns out that it was a draw for everybody, and you've missed out, Squiggly Bob, just laughing at me there, because apparently Squiggly Bob managed to get 2 votes, even though he wasn't in last week's episode somehow, so I don't know how that really works. But yeah, Squiggly Bob got 2 votes, Claire got 2 votes, I got 2 votes, and Tom got 2 votes, so it's a straight up draw. So there we go, there's a bit of magic, bit of editing magic, scoreboard's changed, so it's 4-2 to the challengers at the moment, which isn't great. So we're going to go over to our build areas, and we're going to have somebody pick a thing, what's it called, a topic. Going to have somebody pick a topic for this week. There was a little bit of argument over it was, but it turned out Claire picked, and she picked hobbies. If I hop around the other side and have a look properly. Yeah, Claire picked hobbies. So this week we're building hobbies. What I did, as I kind of said at the start, I've mucked up the sound a little bit here, so I'm sort of voicing over the top of this. But obviously we did our usual thing of timing it for 10 minutes, and I've cut it down. Hello chicken, what are you doing? Get out of the way. Yeah, I've edited this down. We've cut this down a little bit, so you're not going to see the full 10-minute build of us kind of randomly talking and jabbering at each other like we usually do. So, as you can probably guess what I'm building already, I went for the classic Minecraft hobbies thing, and I'm building myself a creeper, as you can see. Claire said what she was building was a secret, and in all honesty, yeah, it doesn't look like anything until she's finished. It took me a while to work out, but I'm building myself a little creeper, a bright green creeper, but yeah. Tom said his hobby was just being inside, which I found very amusing, but yeah, he decided to build himself a PC, so he's building a computer over there. Squiggly Bob said he was going to build football, and he really went all out with his football. Looks a little bit wonky, kind of a bit of an odd-shaped creeper, but yeah, everybody's doing quite well. I think we had like 7 minutes left at this point or something, and I decided I was going to find myself an actual creeper to have a look at, because I kind of forgot what their faces looked like, and then I realised that yeah, I'd kind of done him all wrong really. His legs are totally wrong and his face didn't look right, and so I had a bit of editing to do. We sort of padded things out a little bit, made his legs look a bit better and this, that and the other. So we beefed his legs up. There we go, it's a bit more creepery, and we started doing a face, which, as you'll see, comes out extremely derpy. Here we go. That's not very creepery at all, is it? Nope. Even the creeper's walked off it in disgust. He's not impressed by my creeper. It gets better though, trust me. It does get better. It starts looking a bit more creepery. Still got no idea what Claire was building at this point. It's actually really clever, but yeah, it just looks strange. There's a bit of detail. I figured I've got 10 minutes, so I might as well, you know, put a bit of effort in rather than just having a bright green blob. Here we go. So it looks much more creepery, doesn't it? Apart from maybe that bit. We've got rid of that bit. Let's sort that back out. That's brilliant though. Check out the size of Squiggly Bob's football, guys. I think by this point he said he was just going to swap to boxing because he was having a little bit of trouble with his scale. I think he went a bit too big, but it all worked out. Yeah, this point is a bit where I actually worked out what Claire was building. It's not quite finished yet, but she's building a beetle. Or building her car. That's her hobby. I got it from the shape because it's kind of a domey shape, a bit rounded. I'll go and have a look at Squiggly Bob's football peoples. They're going pretty well. At this point he was kind of, I say panicking, he wasn't really panicking. He was sort of saying like, why do I always let you do the banners? Because if we play build battles on Hypixel, I always do the build battles, I do the floor, I do the detail things, and he does the bulk stuff. and yeah, he doesn't know how to make banners. So he's struggling with eyes a bit, but he came up with something for eyes. But there's my derpy little creeper. They're looking pretty cool, isn't he? I told you it gets better. Is Tom rearranging his mouse and keyboard? He decided that because he's right-handed, he'd put his mouse on the left side, so he'd redo it. I think we've got about 2 minutes left at this point, something like that. I'm pretty sure Squiggly Bob's guys are just football thugs. He said something about one of them's waiting to head the ball. I don't know about you, but that's quite close to another person to head the ball. You're probably just going to headbutt it in their face. But there we go. I think Tom's just doing his little finishing touches on his keyboard down there. I do like Tom's new skin, by the way, or Dizzy Dino's new skin. Does look very good. And there's Claire's car. Check that out. It's got lots of little details and lights and buttons, and that's a door button. Little door button. That's cool. And the arches on there. It's very Beetle. You can see it's a Beetle now. That's actually her little Charlie. She uses to go to work every day in. So I think we called it a day there. It was probably ever so slightly just under 10 minutes build time. Tom had the idea of doing a little addition to the eyes of my creeper, and I'm glad he did, because it actually looks a lot better like that, doesn't it? I think it's really pucker like that. I'm really pleased with that. Okay, here we go, checking Tom's out. This is his keyboard. It's all wired up, all plugged into the back. There's his wires, they go into the back of the computer. And he's got nothing on the screen, it's turned off at the moment, but he's got his mouse and some buttons and click, and his keyboard, there's some buttons. I don't know why his computer's in the garden. Could have built a little desk, but you never know. It's really cool. Check out his skin, googly eyes. And here's Squiggly Bob's football fighting peoples. As I said, apparently one of them was waiting to head the ball. I don't think it would have gone very far, but you know, bit of red versus blue. Squiggly Bob likes that. He does love his football. Always has loved his football. It's pretty cool. I'm really impressed with the scale of his guys there as well. It's a huge build to build in that. Big build to build in that time, especially on your own in 10 minutes. What we do, we'll gloss over my oh, there's a baby creeper, my little baby creeper, because you all saw me build it. It's pretty cool. It's a bit kind of derpy, but well, it's sort of what you expect out of me, really. He's not really as tall as he should have been. I could have made him a bit bigger. I think it is creeper. Minecraft is my hobby. And here we have Charlie, Claire's little beetle. Apparently she built it the other way around, so this is the back. And we'll go around the front and have a look at the front. It's a beetle, it's kind of the same, but yeah, that's her little car. And I believe Squiggly Bob is going to go inside and have a little drive and boot through the wall. Yep. So yeah, that's Claire's build. I actually made a joke with Squiggly Bob that this is actually better than his hotel, because it's got it's got a roof and walls, but there we go. So what we do is, like we said last week, if we could have everybody watches, please leave us a comment and say whether you want Dizzy Dino's computer to win, Squiggly Bob's football fighting guys to win. Leave a comment with Squiggly Bob on it, or if you want come on Derpy. If you want my little baby creeper to win, leave a comment with my name in it. I think Bob's already decided he's going to vote for me there. Or if you want Car's little Claire, Claire's little car Charlie to win, leave a comment with Claire 13 in it. And what we do with next week, we'll tot up all the results and we'll update our scoreboard, and we'll see how we did. But what we're going to do, we'll place our own votes. So I voted on Claire's car, and for some reason I think they kind of got the wrong idea, but it now looks like I voted for myself 4 times. Thanks Claire. Squiggly Bob got the right idea, he knows what he was doing. But yeah, choose a different colour guys. I think after last week's slightly tactical voting against me, they felt a bit sorry for me, and I've had some sympathy votes there. so far I'm winning with 3-1, but we'll see how we do on the comments. And what are you doing, Squiggly Bob? And we'll see you next week. So from me, a floating Squiggly Bob, a Derpy Dino who's just throwing his blocks off the side, and a Claire who is juggling multicoloured blocks. Thanks for watching Challenge Derp. please leave us a like and a comment, and tell us who you're going to vote for, and we will see you next week for another Challenge Derp episode, and hopefully I won't muck up the sound and it'll be a lot better. Bye bye.